what this boy said to me. I mean,
I have a problem.
What?
I have to go out on a date this weekend, and I have 15 guys, but I don't know how to choose from all of them. I need a guy that has a lot of money, and he needs to have a really good body. And there's this boy, actually he's kind of an older man named Tom. I really want him, but I don't know if he meets my criteria.
What criteria?
I want a man with a lot of money and a good body. Why are you not listening to me? Help me.
Hey, why don't we use an if statement to figure out your problem?
You mean like what we learned in class?
Yeah. Okay, look, in our Exploring Microsoft 2000 book by Robert Grauer by the Pearson Education Company on page 399, right here, it states, an if function returns one value if a condition is met and returns another value when the condition is not met. So you're saying you have these 15 guys that you can date, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have a certain criteria that you're judging them on. So we input all of that into our computer, and that'll be our data. And then we do an if statement. If a certain person has that criteria, you date him. If he doesn't, you don't date him. Does that make sense?
Okay, wait, I'm a little confused. I need to do this on the board. So, basically you're saying, okay, what's your greatest qualification for a guy?
He needs to have a body like a football player.
Okay. So, football body. You said if he does have a football body, then we date him, okay? And if he doesn't have a football body,
Don't date. Heck no.
okay.
Alright.
So, let me see this on the computer.
Alright, computer time. Okay, so we have our data put in for our 15 possible dates. And the first thing that we need to do is try to narrow down the dates by possible body types, right? So you want the football body type. So we're going to start our first if statement just to figure out who will have the football body. Click equals if, and we're going to open up the wizard. And our logic test is going to be our lookup value. So we're looking up B2 is equal to football.
Oh no, wait a minute.
Huh, what happened?
You need to put football in quotes because you're looking up that actual value of football. If it's a cell reference or a number, you don't need to put it in quotation marks.
Okay, so we put football in quotes. Ah. And then if it's true, we want it to return a value of just date. So again, we put in quotes. And if it's not, we put heck no. Wait, what about the rest of the cells?
Oh, we need to use the fill handle. If you put the crossbar right there at the right-hand corner and drag it all the way down, it'll fill the if statement into all those other cells.
So you don't have to keep on typing it over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh no, you'll be dating 5 people.
Wait a minute. Narrow this down more. I need a man with some money.
You know what? I looked in a book and there's this thing called a nested if statement. And basically what it is an if statement within another if statement. So once we have the 5 people that you can date that are football players, we look at their income. Okay, I need to do this and see it on the board. But where does the if statement go?
It can go in either places, in the true or the false. But since we want only people that have a football body type, it has to go in the true column where the date is.
Okay, so you're saying if your income level was, what do you want your income level to be?
$1 million.
Gold digger. $1 million. Then you want to date them.
Yes.
And if it's less than $1 million, then
Heck no!
okay, let's do this on the computer.
Okay, to start our second nested if function, we're going to go ahead and open up our wizard again, and we're going to start with our logical test.
Okay, so our logical test will stay the same because we still want to get people that have a football player body type.
Okay, so our value if true is going to change to be the second nested if functions. So we're going to say if our income level is greater than our required of $1 million, gold digger, then we date that person. And we put it in quotations again. And if it's not, we put heck no. And our value if false will stay the same.
Oh no, what does that mean?
Oh, we must have forgotten a parentheses to close out our second if statement.
So we'll need another parentheses right there.
Oh man, we still need to fill this new formula down to the rest of the cells.
And we have a winner. So who's person number 4? Well,
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
So a quick recap of what we've done today. First, an if statement has 3 arguments. You have your logic statement, you have your value if the condition is true, and you have the value if the condition is false. Remember, your logic statement is the condition that we're testing. You also can have a nested if statement within an if statement, and that can go in either the true box or the false box. Also, when you want the if statement return a value that's a word, you need to make sure the word is in quotation marks. If you're cell referencing or just putting in a number, you don't have to put it in quotes. Lastly, make sure that when you have a nested if statement that you have your parentheses to match each other so that it's not an open statement.